Kids need their fathers. Fathers play such a key role in the life of the if they are kids, as kids, and even as adult kids. As adult child, as an adult child, they play such a key role in your life, and that is why there's such an issue, or I observe an issue even when a woman is like a single mom and she's going to say that she is the mother and the father of the kid. You can't ever be that. You can't ever be the father of the kid because, first of all, like, even the way you're first, you're not a man. Second of all, so you're not a man. And when you're not a man, how could you possibly know how to be a father for the kid? And the other thing is, like, your mind as a woman is wired very differently from that of a man. You, even your physique, like your entire being is really just, you're not a man. You don't know what it is to be a man. So you can't possibly know what it is to be a father. That is why if like even there are some of the single mothers that try to keep their children away from the father, and sometimes they use the kids to try to separate the kids from their fathers, to try and spite their fathers because they have issues with their fathers. And it's not in all cases, but some of the cases. But they really don't realize that this is not damaging. This is really damaging to the kids. They are really filled with selfishness to the point they can't see that it really is affecting the kids. So as someone who didn't grow up with a father, like my father passed when I was 4, and then even the stories that I got, I even remember just one thing, or just one moment where we just sat down. I don't remember any word he said, but even from the stories that I get, he wasn't really a good one. But anyway, the little time that I spent with him was not like very substantial to really just make such an impact on my life. So I have really struggled with things like identity and a sense of belonging. And that is why fathers are really key in the lives of their kids, because fathers give identity to their kids, they give purpose to their kids, they give them a sense of belonging to their kids, they give them a sense of safety, protection, covering. Like I observed like my sister's kids, yeah, and time wako na baba yao, like even when like the daughter will say like nitaenda kuambia babangu, there is a sense of security and safety and a sense of authority to protect them, like there's an assurance that their father has the authority to do something about it, yeah. And even like fathers have the ability to like call out the potential out of their kids, yeah. Like men have, we can't be without men. They have such an authority that they have been given by God, by that order, by the order that they are men. Like in Genesis 3:20, inasema Adam named his wife Eve because she would be the mother of all living beings. So he has recognized something that is within her and is calling it out from her. He's calling out that potential out of her to make it manifest. He is, giving her a sense of purpose. Yeah, and he has given her a name, a sense of identity. Kids are really kids really need their fathers play such a big role in their lives. I'm just at a place where I'm like, I recognize that there are things that I went through that I couldn't have gone through if there was like if I grew up with a father, or there was a healthy father figure in my life. Yeah, and even right now is where I'm really leaning into God as my father to just get an identity. And I wondered, even mostly like actually all throughout, I majorly started to feel it when I was in high school, but like when I was in campus is when I felt it so intensely. I i never felt like I belonged. I didn't have an identity, and I was constantly trying to do you know oh, you just want to go and drink with people. It's not because you want to do that so much. It's because you're really just trying to find a sense of belonging, to just be around people. And unajaribu kutafuta identity in a way. I remember just nilijoin band shule because I felt such deep loneliness, and I was like, I just need to be around people, and maybe this deep loneliness that I feel within me, I'm not gonna feel it. And I joined the band, but yet like you're around people, but I felt so alone. I was constantly around people. I was constantly in situationships and relationships, just around people, just to try to not feel alone. But yet I felt so alone. Like you are in a crowd, yet you are so alone. It's Rena, I'm really, really leaning into God as my father to just get that identity and a sense of belonging and purpose. Kids really need their father. So usijaribu kunini ku if I believe I am not I'm not married yet. I don't have kids, but I just think if you could work something out, if like both of you are not together, if you could work something out with like the father of your kids, if it's workable, please do so, because it's so vital that kids have their fathers in their lives. And if that can't happen, let there be vet someone who you think your kid could just lean in to them as a father figure for guidance, for identity, and things like that. Yeah. Bye.